Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes, biology session, the transportation, the circulatory system, part 5. In the last class we have studied about the circulation of blood, that is cardiac cycle, about single circuit circulation and double circuit circulation. So let us recall the definition of single circuit and double circuit circulation. If the blood flows through heart only once for completing one circulation, it is called a single circulation. For example, fish. If the blood flows through the heart twice for completing one circulation, it is called a double circulation. The double circulation can be studied under two headings: pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation, isn't it? So what is the circulation in human beings? Single or double? Yes, double circulation. Okay, the heart pumps blood to the lungs for oxygenation. Later again oxygenated blood is pumped to the all body parts. So this type of circulation where blood flows twice through the heart for completing one circulation, it is called a double circulation. We also studied the functioning of the heart and the sounds which are produced by the valves of the heart. What are they? Lub, dub, lub, dub, isn't it? Okay, today a new topic related to transport system, that is lymphatic system. Let us discuss about this lymphatic system. Are you ready, children? What is lymphatic system? What are the parts of lymphatic system? How lymphatic system help in the transport? So as the blood flows through tissues, some amount of fluids and certain solid materials are constantly flowing out of them at different junctions. Okay, junctions means places. Such materials are to be collected and sent back into blood circulation. So have you ever observed what happened to your feet after overnight journey in sitting position without moving? We feel that our footwear is little tight, isn't it? For example, when you go to any movie, sitting like that only for 3 hours, okay, we feel that our footwear is a little tight. In elders, it will be clear, it is more clear that the lower part of the legs will be swollen. This stage is called edema. This stage is called edema. Okay, this is a picture representing the lymphatic system. So in this tonsils, okay, tonsils, lymph nodes, spleen, okay, and lymph ducts. Okay, lymph nodes, spleen, thymus gland. Okay, thymus gland and spleen, these are the two important lymphatic organs. Okay, so let us know more about this lymphatic system. Why do our legs swell? So let us question, why do our legs swell? So we know that the blood circulates in the blood vessels pushed by the heart. From the heart it flows into the arteries and finally into the capillaries, because arteries start as a main blood vessel and ends in capillaries. Okay, from the heart blood flows into the main blood vessel, arteries, and finally into the capillaries. Next, to supply the nutrients, what is the function of this? To supply the nutrients to the cells or tissues, and the liquid portion of the blood with the nutrients flows out of the capillaries. Okay, that liquid portion is called as a tissue fluid. It is called a tissue fluid. The tissue fluid which is present in the tissues should be transported into the blood vessels again. Into the blood vessels again. Some portion of the tissue fluid enters into the venules, which in turn form the veins. Venules means the capillaries of veins is called venules. Okay, which in turn form the veins which carry the blood to the heart. Okay, what about the remaining tissue fluid? So here, like this black dotted portion which represents the lymphatic system. Okay, so what happened? What about the remaining tissue fluid? To transport the tissue fluid into the main blood stream, a separate system is present. So that is called lymphatic system. Okay, in Latin, lymph means water. Lymph is the vital link between blood and tissues by which essential substances pass from blood to cells and excretory products from cells to blood. The lymphatic system is a parallel system to venous system which collects the tissue fluid from tissues and transport it to the venous system. So venous system means the transport of blood through veins will form the venous system. So deoxygenated blood from the different parts of the body collected by these venules open into the veins, and veins finally open it into the heart, right atrium of the heart. Okay, this together called as venous system. The blood is a substance which contains solid and liquid particles, whereas lymph is the substance that contains only liquid part, okay, without solid particles. So the tissue fluid is the lymph present in the tissues. Okay, the liquid portion after the formation of the blood clot, it is called as the serum. Serum is also the part of lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system, the tissue fluid is the lymph present in the tissues. Then the liquid portion after the formation of blood, which is formed on the clot, blood clot, whenever a wound occurs. So within a few seconds the blood will clot and a fluid is formed over that clot, that is called a serum. Okay, the muscles which are attached to the skeleton, so there are unlike the transport system, that is heart is the pumping organ, but in the lymphatic system there are no special the pumping organs. The muscles which are attached to the skeleton, skeletal muscles, act as pumps when they contract and help in pushing the lymph flowing in lymphatic vessels and the blood flowing in veins towards the heart. Okay, the contraction relaxation of the muscles, skeletal muscles itself acts as pumping devices which supply the force to pump the lymph. The valves that are present in the lymphatic vessels and veins will stop the reverse flow of blood and lymph. Okay, so here lymph nodes, the thoracic duct, spleen, red bone marrow inside the bones which produce the RPC. Yeah. Tonsils, these are the lymphatic organs. Okay. Thymus gland, it is also the lymphatic organ. These lymph vessels and lymph glands, lymph nodes are present at the folded portions of the limbs, okay, near groin region. The lymph vessels are present more. Beneath the knee region, the lymph nodes are present more. Okay. Next, this is about the briefly about the lymphatic system. Okay, we shall read about this lymphatic system and lymph circulation in detail in the higher classes. So let us go for evolution of transport system. How the circulatory system has been evolved from lower organisms to higher organisms. Let us see. In unicellular organisms, when the unicellular organisms separated themselves from the sea with the formation of a limiting membrane, the problem of transportation arose. The nature has found the solution for it by creating the microscopic ocean which has its own currents. Okay. So in unicellular organisms like amoeba, the protoplasm shows some movements, natural movements. These movements are called Brownian movements. Because of these Brownian movements, the nutrients and oxygen are distributed throughout the protoplasm equally. So this simplest intracellular transportation system present in unicellular animals has been retained in multicellular animals including human beings. The protoplasm of any cell in our body is mobile and the protoplasmic currents exist even in the nerve cells. The multicellular animals have to develop a more complicated system for transportation of materials. A variety of materials are to be transported in the multicellular animals. So there is a separate system has to be developed. So protozoa means unicellular animals. Now parazoa, the parazoa like sponges, they use sea water for transportation. So such a natural water currents are not reliable. The sponges create their own currents by beating of flagella that are present in their body. Okay, means the natural currents of the sea is not sufficient to transport, so they use the flagella which are present inside their body. Similarly, the cnidarians, if you take, means coelentrates, more higher. The cnidarians which are better evolved than sponges, for example hydra and jellyfish, they have developed blind sac like gastrovascular cavity which has taken up the function of digestion and transportation of nutrients to each and every cell of the body. Next, in platyhelminths, for example Fasciola hepatica, liver fluke, the digestive system is highly branched and supplies digested food to all the cells directly. In these animals, the excretory system collects wastes from each cells individually, and in these organisms most of the body is occupied by digestive and excretory system. So in animals belonging to nematohelminths, the pseudocoelom has taken up the function of collection and distribution of materials. So what is coelom? A coelom is the body cavity. This coelom is present between the outer body wall and alimentary canal. So this is the space, lumen. It is filled with a fluid called coelomic fluid. Okay, what is coelom means? Body cavity. If coelom is present, then they are called coelomates. If the coelom is absent, acoelomates. Okay, pseudocoelomates means it is not the true coelom, true body cavity. The true body cavity is formed by the breaking of the embryonic membrane. Okay, so in elements also there is no special system of for the transport of substances. Okay. Next, further higher organisms, that is annelids. The first eucoelomates means true coelomates. They have developed a pulsatile vessel, okay, to move the fluid, and the transporting medium is blood. Okay, the blood is developed for the first time in these annelids. Okay, the blood vessels are also, it is also a closed type of circulatory system. It is present in the annelids. The closed type of circulatory system, the blood vessels like dorsal blood vessel and ventral blood vessel are present, and the pumping devices, lateral hearts are present in these annelids. Example, earthworm. Okay, there are 8 pairs of lateral hearts are present in the earthworm, Megascolex. In arthropods, next, they have developed a pulsatile organ to pump the blood, that is the heart. The blood, instead of flowing in blood vessels, floods the tissues, so directly supplying the nutrients to the tissues. So oxygen is directly supplied to the tissues directly by the tracheal system, the respiratory system. So such a type of transport system, it is called open type of transport system, where blood flows freely in the body. So such type of transport system which supplies the nutrients to the tissues directly is called open type of circulatory system. Example, arthropods and many mollusks and lower chordates. Arthropods means insects, for example cockroach. Okay, mollusks means shelled animals like snail. Okay, the other type of transport system where the blood takes the responsibility of delivering the materials which flows in the blood vessels is called closed type of circulatory system. It is the advanced type of circulatory system where the blood flows in the blood vessels. Okay, such type of closed circulatory system is present in annelids like earthworm, echinoderms like starfish, mollusks, example snail, octopus, and all higher animals. This type of closed type of circulatory system is present, where the heart pumps the blood through blood vessels, tubes. Okay children, this is about the evolution of the transport system. More we are going to discuss in the further classes. Please go through the textbooks. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.